Hi, this is Isaac, commonly called Sonny Wayne Fella, and this is your program just for you. I want to welcome you back to my videos on YouTube. I know I'm trying to as best I can to get some subscribers. I do have some, but not a whole lot because I started a few months ago, and I'm hoping that you all who will be fortunate to tune in to my channel um, will begin to understand the reason for which I'm taping these videos because they're very important. They are informative and sometimes entertaining. I bet you will say that. But I would like to talk about something that is very, very serious concerning our country in West Africa called Liberia. Um, Liberia is a small country, right? It have about 4.5 million people, I understand, and the country was in 14 years of civil war, killing each other, and it was so difficult for so many people there in Liberia, and it's still difficult. But they said Liberia was going to be 100 years, thrown 100 years back because of the civil war. But to our surprise, things have really improved, according to those who've been there and the stories that we're receiving and even watching YouTube. But there is something that I believe a lot of Liberians have struggled with over the years, and this is dishonesty. If you speak with most Liberians concerning honesty, is something that we tend not to have. And this is not in any way putting Liberians down, okay? This is just the idea that when you trust someone or you tend to trust someone with your money or you ask them to do something for you, they go and use the money for their personal gains, okay? You travel out of the country or whatever the case is and you try to earn something and save it for rainy days, and you took this money and say, I want to buy me a piece of land or I want to put up a little house that I can call a home when I return to Liberia. People go and use the money for their intended purpose, for their intended purpose, and not yours. Also, we realized there's a young man, we understand that found $50,000 in a black plastic bag. And as the story goes, he took this money to his aunt and told her he found this amount of money. But then when it came on the radio that somebody misplaced the money and they needed it, he went to his aunt and took this money back to the actual owner. And he was compensated, okay? But I fully believe it was not because that he was only loved by people, okay? The president of Liberia got involved and helped him out with $10,000 of scholarship and gave him 2 motorbikes and stuff to live in. Even went so far trying to see if he could give him a place in Monrovia to live. But then other companies and others came in and followed suit, giving him what they give to him. I fully believe it's not just because he is loved or whatever, but because of his honesty. So this is just a lesson for all of us. That if you are honest with a little thing, with something someone gave to you, entrusted to you, and you are honest with it, you are rewarded greatly. Even if men on earth don't reward you, your heavenly Father in heaven, God, will reward you heavily, reward you well. Even if it's not on earth. When you leave this earth, you have a place you're going to be with him. But let's talk about the earth now. I fully believe the reason that the president stepped in and that so many people came into this young man's aid and to help him out, to make him who he is today, is because they decided to reward good behavior. Good behavior. He executed a good behavior. He was raised properly, I believe, by his parents. Even though I understand they know more about his aunt, definitely must have raised him well. How many of us, because as I understand, even his friends, when he told them that he wants such amount of money and he was going to turn it in, they said, you will never be rich. But here he is today. He has so much money and he got it fairly. Now it won't be on his conscience anymore. It's something that he did that people admire him all over the world. And he is very blessed because of that. So this is what honesty does. Dishonesty is not good, my people. Honesty always pays off. So let us follow the example of this young man. If you are in Liberia and somebody entrusted you with something, try to do what they ask you to do. And in the final analysis, you will be rewarded greatly. You will have peace of mind. It won't have to linger on your conscience anymore. You can laugh and be free. But once you do such a thing, by using this person's money for your own gain and selfish reasons, and if you hear that this person is coming to Liberia, you tend to want to hide. You want to even dig a hole to go in it because you are so embarrassed. Why must you embarrass yourself? If you want something, ask for it. Do not steal what is not yours. Be honest with what people give to you. And then you will be rewarded as this young man is being rewarded continuously. We are here in America and we hear about what he's doing. We hear what people are giving him, what they're saying about him. And that pleases me because I'm a Liberian. It is so saddening to hear people talking about Liberians, how dishonest we are. How we love to cheat. We love to steal things that don't belong to us. That is a disaster for us. But when I heard about this young man and I began to watch YouTube and hear his story, I became a proud Liberian. Those of us out of Liberia want to be proud. We don't want to hear bad news about our country. So let us turn to learn, to be honest with the little we have. And eventually, we will be rewarded greatly. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. If you came across this video, I would like you to please share it, like it, and also hit the notification bell. And if you have any comment about what I said, if you don't agree with me, or if you do agree with me, talk to me. Leave a comment. Okay? Or maybe send me your email. isaacmarwih1@yahoo.com. isaacmarwih1@yahoo.com. And then we can converse. We can share emails or whatever the case is. We could definitely do that. But this is something that is very important. Honesty pays. Dishonesty is not good. It destroys a person in every way. So let us be honest with what little we have. Or if somebody entrusts us with something, let us be honest with it. So I'll talk to you soon, YouTube. And I love you. Bye.